This meeting is being recorded.
Namaste. In the previous video, we have considered certain basic aspects of investing. Now, in this video, we shall start with identifying what is a trend and how to identify the trend and how to come to a conclusion whether the trend is likely to continue or to reverse or to what. Because the sole aim of the investment is to make profit. As I told you earlier, profit is made in two ways. One, buying at low and selling at high, and selling at high and buying again at low. Both ways we can make profit. But the $1,000,000 question is how to identify when to buy and how to identify when to sell. That question is being addressed by eminent analysts since very many decades. And few of the techniques I would like to start with and present to you for your kind understanding. The first and foremost way to identify the trend is to know how many kinds of trends are there. Exactly, there are three kinds of trends. One is uptrend, another is downtrend, another is sideways trend. Let me explain with the example of few charts. Here it is. Here we have the chart of Nifty. Now you can see from here to here, Nifty went down and again it went up, again it went down. And from here to here it went up, went down, went up, went down, like that. So when you consider in which trend the Nifty is moving at present, first let us try to understand what a trend is. A trend is the likely direction in which the subject is likely to move in days ahead. For example, in this given graph, the Nifty is likely to move up or down is to be decided. How we are going to do it? Let us take this example from here. Here, after coming down for some days, Nifty formed a low here or bottom here and then went up, and again from here it started going down, and again from here it started going up, and again from here it started going down, and again it went up. So the place where it has come to a down level or low level from certain top level for a certain days or for a certain period of time is what is called as low. Let us say this year's low 1 and this year's low 2 and this year's low 3, and here we have another one, this year's low 4 and this year's low 5, L5. If we consider carefully L1, L2, between L1 and L2, L2 is higher than L1 and L3 is higher than L2 and L4 is higher than L3 and L5 is higher than L3, L4, I'm sorry, L4. So what does it indicate? Whenever the subsequent lows are higher to each other, that trend is called as uptrend. In the same way, we have to consider how the highs are made. For example, here we have one high and again another high and again another high. Let us say this is H1, this is H2 and this is H3. So the subsequent highs are higher to each other. So that means it is forming a higher high and a lower high, I mean lower low. So whenever the lows are higher to each other and highs are higher to each other, then it is called as an uptrend. So this is an uptrend. In the same way, what is a downtrend? Here you can see that after going up for some time, it has come down. Here we have one high and another high and another high, and subsequently this is the last one, last high, three highs. And lows are also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you consider this, subsequent highs are lower to each other and subsequent lows are lower to each other. So whenever subsequent highs are lower to each other and subsequent lows are lower to each other, that is called as a downtrend. Yet at times it so happened that the distance or the height between the lows and highs will not be such will not be in such a place or distance. Identifying whether it is going up or down has will be difficult. Here, if you see, the lows are almost at the same level. you can see here the lows are almost same here. There is not much difference in the height, and the highs are also almost at the same level. There is no much significant difference. So this way it is called as sideways trend. So market is indecisive. We don't know. Nobody knows whether it will go up or go down. So it is always better and safe to wait till it goes either way, either upside or downside. Here it went up, here it went down. In that case, what we have to do is extend this to further. I take properties. Here I take right extend. I place OK. And here also I click on right, take properties, extend right. OK. And I keep it as it is. Now you can see very easily how this level acted a supporting level for in the future. Actually, at this juncture or at this place, we do not know what will happen here. So our sole aim is to forecast the future. Then only we will succeed. That way, this is called as sideways trend. We have seen uptrend, downtrend, and sideways trend. Now we shall see how we have to take advantage of this. Let me complete this. Let me delete. Okay, now no, the most popular way, or what the majority of the standard textbooks say, is whenever you want to know whether the trend is uptrend or downtrend or trend is likely to continue or not, first thing we have to do is to connect the lows and highs. I always prefer to connect lows in case of an uptrend, and prefer to connect highs in case of a downtrend. The textbooks says, standard textbooks says that we have to identify first the clear, well marked and standing apart close first. For example, here we have a low, and again let us suppose another low is here. It is very much near, so we have to ignore. Here this low is well formed and apart, and another one is well formed and apart. So we have to connect these and frame a trend line. This is what the standard textbook says. Okay, this is the one. So when we do this like this again, and again, we will find, when we will wait till this one is breached. Here we have a low. We have a low. And we have another low like this. But I always had a thought in my mind, if we know, because we have a low here, since we have all the data from here to here, actually as and when this low took place, we do not have this data from here to here. Now as we have everything, we have drawn this trend line. That is fine. What if we don't have? We don't know whether this low will form here or form here or form here. Nobody knows where it happens. So I always prefer to wait and draw immediate trend line rather than waiting for a next low or next high form. That I will try to explain. As per Gann, always remember that as per Gann, single day reversal is not a reliable reversal. So I wait at least for 3 days to take shape for the low or high. Let us wait. Let me show you with the help of an example. Here we have a low formed, and for 3 days market went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So I take this low from day here, from day and draw a trend line up to the fourth day. This is the thing. And next what I do is I right click on this trend line, go to properties and extend it to right. I do not know when it will happen or what will it happen. Actually, I don't know whether the top will be made here or made here or made here. Nobody knows. We have data only up to this point only for up to this point. We have no data after this point at the time of making the trend line. Please be informed and please make a note of it. You may ask me that you have data up to this point. Yes, now I have this. But when this incident took place or when this load took place, we do not know where the next high is going to take place or to what extent the trend will continue. So what I do is I wait for 3 days for this trend to continue and then draw a trend line of 3 days or 4 days connecting the lows and extend it to the right and wait for the trend line to be breached. See here it breached and it came down. And again we have another low here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wait and I draw another trend line here. Here. One, two, three. And again I click on the properties. I extend right and see what happens. So I do not know the high will be here or here. So if I wait till these two lows take place, I will be losing an opportunity of going long here and again going long here. So the next thing I do is when I get a top, I exactly wait for 3 days. For 3 days market went down. So I place a trend line again here on the 3. For the sake of convenience, I change the color to yellow. So it will be easy for us to identify whether we are, and I extend this same the right. Oh, sorry, to change this properties. And I click on right extend. Okay. Now you see, I always give importance to the point of intersection. Here we have a point of intersection. I placed a horizontal line on the point of intersection here and I wait. See, whenever it happens, how the price acted here. You can see one day reversal here. It took support here again, and like that again here also. I will draw another trend line. Okay, right here I will take 1, 2, 3. Right. Properties. Yellow. Extend right. Okay. Right. And here also we have an intersection. I will place one horizontal line here at intersection. You will see we do not know what will happen here at this time we do not know. But still you can see when it is extended, it took support here. Like this, we will try to make trend lines and I always keep a well marked trend line or low from low or high intact and change colors to see the relationship. For example, the trend line here is trend line I made here. I will not delete it. I will keep it intact and see that how it took play, how it behaved with reference to another high. Here you can see. Here you can see. Like this, I draw trend lines and see and follow the trend till it is breached. So due to constraint on time, we will be discussing more in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Thank you very much.